people get overwhelmed so easily into these days. There's so much coming at us, and we let it come at us through technology very often. You've been a lifelong meditator. I'd love if you just tell us how important that's been and what meditation has meant to you, and how could that, as one of many tools, be useful for people during times like this?
Whatever success I've had has come more from meditation than any other thing, any other influence. And you and I know, because you're a meditator. Your wife's a meditator. We meditated in your room, your meditation room. We know what it is, and I'll explain what it is. I'll first explain what it gives you, and then I'll explain how it gives it to you. It gives you an equanimity, a ability to almost rise above yourself and to see things in this thoughtful way, almost like a ninja in a ninja movie. As things are coming at them, everything sort of seems slower, and you approach it and you can deal with it in that way. And it gives you a greater level of creativity. And it does that by connecting your subconscious to your conscious. It achieves that by repeating a mantra. So here's how it works. There's a sound that doesn't have a meaning. It's a sound. We could, for example, it could be something like Om, and mentally you repeat that over and over again. You close your eyes, you get in a comfortable position, and you repeat that. And you'll find that your mind will go to that, but then it'll go to thoughts, and you just say, oh, it's in thoughts, and go back to Om, and you get to practice it. And after a while, you'll stay in that meditation, that mantra. And then when you're in that mantra, it will then disappear. And then you go into a transcendent state. In other words, you transcend, and you're going basically into your subconscious. And you're in your subconscious. And your subconscious is really what controls you more than your conscious. It's just, you're just not conscious of it. Because when you're conscious, you think, oh, well, what do I want to do? And so on. But your subconscious has such an influence of the things you've learned in your earlier years or your genetics or something, and they're not aware from you. And when you go down into that, you get relief, but you also help to make the connection between your subconscious and your conscious. And so when they're aligned, you're aligning your emotional decisions with your intellectual decisions. So I find it's an instinctual thing for me to do. What do I feel emotionally? What do I feel? What do I think about that intellectually? And then how do I approach that in that calm way? It doesn't diminish your emotions. It just is, you feel them differently. And my love is as much as it has ever been, or more maybe, because I feel it differently. So I just want to emphasize, it doesn't take away your emotions or anything. It just puts them in the perspective as though, and you look above yourself and you see yourself within the life's arc. You see the strengths and the weaknesses and how to deal with them, and you navigate better.